Hi everyone, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Kim here with this week's live Oracle card readings. It's lovely to be on here. Happy new moon. We are in that new moon phase, new moon Gemini, and whilst I don't profess to understand all of the beautiful astrology, there are way more talented people at that than I. But I do understand from what I read that there's a lot of resetting. We've gone through just recently letting go of old patterning, so that may have been bubbling up for you to witness that in a new way. I know that's certainly true for me. There's been a lot bubbling up. I shared with you last week, I believe, that I'm doing a new healers course, and I'm really getting to dive deeply into what are my offerings, how do I work, what does that mean, and just focusing back on, I've been doing this work, or a version of this work, for over 20 years, and the person I was, when I was 40 is very different to the woman I am now at 63, and that's a lot of hours sitting with other people. And it's through sitting with other people and holding space that I get to understand what is the collective need and what is the individual need. And really, what I witness over these years, and also experience myself, we all are looking for similar things. In our earlier life, we're possibly looking for, am I with the right person? Or what might be even a step before that, will I ever find my person? And then, am I with the right person? And, then we move through is, am I living my life purpose? How can I be giving back to the world? And all these beautiful questions that can be incredibly confusing if we just stay up in our mind and try to work it out that way. So that, the cleverness in all of us, if we can drop into our hearts and to feel our way forward. And when I work, that's exactly what I'm doing. I focus on I focus my energy in on the left-hand side, which of course is the feminine. I've been working in the feminine way for a very long time. And I'm listening deeply and feeling. So I'm listening to the words. Our words are really powerful. I'm listening in between the words, and I'm feeling the energetics of the story that can give me the insight to, and the nudge, just go there, ask that, go a little deeper on this, see what they mean about this, how does that feel for them, stop right there if there's a bit of emotion showing itself, where we're used to busying ourselves and moving through life and kind of pushing that stuff away, and it can be a little overwhelming. However, we are our own wise counsel as well, and we can really, with practice, and that means with a practice, a daily practice, whatever that looks like for you. It doesn't have to be meditation. I met with a client on the weekend that's really going through something big, and I said to her, I wouldn't even try to meditate right now. I'd sit in nature and see, just be with nature and let nature help, regulate your nervous system, because there's so much going on right now. And she said to me, I'm so relieved to hear you say that I don't have to be doing this and that right now, because it felt too much. And that's the key to this conversation today that I really wanted to bring in is, trust your own self. We know when we're actually letting ourselves off the hook, we're avoiding something that would be a benefit for us, and we know when we're pushing ourselves to do something that is not right for us right now. So, what is your morning practice? What is your daily practice that really assists you to to be in connection with yourself and really living your truth to the best of your ability. So that's the message that's coming through this morning with this new moon energy. Of course, we want to set our intentions. And again, that doesn't need to be a great big long list. You know, my intentions are 3 things this month. So I set the intention of the clients that I would like to be offering service to, something about family, and an intention around my own self and my own well-being. So, you know, it doesn't have to be this great big to-do list. In fact, I feel like it's more powerful if it's not. Alrighty, let me welcome some people. First of all, let me welcome everyone over on Instagram. If it's your first time here, welcome. It's lovely to see you. Hi, Sharon. So nice to see you always. Hi, Lisa. Lovely to see you. Lisa's saying hi to Sharon. Hey, Kirby, how you doing? Hi, Barbara, how you doing? Sharon's saying hi back to Lisa. Alrighty, so let me go ahead, and I just thought I saw Barbara ask and Sharon so far. Let me go ahead and pull an overall card for the group, for the collective. And it is that acceptance. Yeah, there was a post from a gorgeous friend of mine, a spiritual healer and teacher, reminding us, and it was on Sunday, I believe, and I just finished making the comment to my partner about the how many angel wings there were in the clouds, and he put up a post saying that it's a message from the angels reminding us of how much support there is for us. So this card is all about that. It's about accepting the support that is available to all of us all of the time. And of course, you know, it's in the quiet moments that we hear the message, and it's when we're paying attention that we see the signs that are confirming what we've been putting out there, or the answer to the prayer, or whatever that might be for us. So this is a reminder of how much love and support is available to all of us at any time. And living a connected and purposeful life doesn't mean that we don't have challenge. We absolutely will have challenge. That's part of the human experience. But it's knowing that we've got such a degree of a level of support around us available to us at all times. So that's the overall message. So let me just pull these down and see where we're going. All right, beautiful. And I'll do a quick refresh. So let's start with Barbara, and we'll do a card for Barbara first. And if you're listening to the recording, or you're sitting quietly over on Instagram, you know, these cards may trigger a feeling for you, in which case that's exactly the message, the answer to the prayer. Let's look at this. Boundaries. Again, we have the right to choose. We're not going to be aligned with all people all the time, and we don't have to make others wrong, nor do we need to make ourselves wrong. You know, there's people that are at different levels of awakening, different parts of their journey, and you know, we're not going to be in the same alignment with everybody. That would be nuts. You know, it's just not, doesn't work that way. So it's okay for us to put boundary around always loving and kindly, if that's, you know, at all possible, and there's always a way to be loving and kind, but to put boundary around you know, other people's energies coming into our space, to bring people's awareness to that. If people are coming into your home and they're, you know, bringing an energy that, you know, like, it's like if people come into your home with dirty boots on and they put dirt all through your home, you are going to ask them, please leave your boots at the front door. It's the same with people's energies. And if, you know, if it doesn't work for you, then, you know, maybe it's time for you to put a boundary in place. So it doesn't have to be difficult. You can ask again for support with this. Please help me to loving kindly, put a boundary in place. I love the loving kindness meditation. There's a recording of that on my YouTube channel, that really, if I'm dealing with somebody very challenging, that I use that meditation to send extra love to that person. And you know, that just puts them in a different, puts us in a different vibrational lane, if you like. And you know, it seems that they just gently, we just float away from each other. So that's for you today, Barbara, is the remembering to take good care of your own space and your own energy. It's okay to put some boundaries up. Alrighty. Sharon, we're going to pull a card for you, and then we'll do a refresh on all these comments and see how we go. Okay, we've got it. Change. Big breath out. There's always change, right? And especially when we're working in the healing arts. It's being in that, you know, connected to our passion, connected to why we're doing what we're doing, and making the adjustments, flowing, noticing if something's, and I've just literally done this morning. I've put out a post in my women's circle group to say I'm putting the in-person women's circle on hold for the moment, because that's what feels right for me. So honoring and adjusting these our work and our offerings, because everything is changing all the time. Nothing is constant. So it's you know, to be in flow and go with those. I mean, I'm not talking about chopping and changing every few minutes, but really checking in. And again, using the moon cycles to do this. If we sit in the dark of the moon, which we've just gone through over the weekend, and really reflect on it. And I didn't make that decision, you know, that wasn't a quick decision. I sat with that through the moon phase to, you know, to really see, was this absolutely the truth for me, and did I feel this was for the highest good of all, before I made that decision. So using the moon phases to really help you to make those adjustments and those changes. And then I just get, okay, she got it, let's keep moving on. Hey Bert, lovely to see you over there. Let me just do a quick refresh here. Okay, yeah, got it. All right, okay, there we go. All right, where are we? Lisa Turner, of course. Let me put your name there. Hey Beck, nice to see you, of course. Oh, Barbara's saying thank you, it resonates perfectly today. Don't you love that? Yeah, again, acceptance of the support we have around us. Hey Brooke, nice to see you, and of course you can have a card. Alrighty, let's keep going. So Lisa, let's get connected in for you and see what's happening there. Yeah, it's there. Discernment. I was getting, as I was shuffling those cards, I was getting busy. So this discernment, and again, if you look at the visual of this card, it's got the cloud over the headspace, so over the mind. Quieten the mind and focus on the heart space. It's a very similar card or energy to Sharon's, around checking in. You know, when we're doing this work, and we're working in a spiritual way, we want to make sure, well, even if we're not working in a spiritual way, but we want to make sure that we're continuing to be in alignment. So for you, it's discernment around how much energy you're putting out there and where you're putting that energy. You're still a busy mama, so you know you've got to have, now I'm a busy grandma, so you know, we've got to choose where we're putting our energy so that we've got the energy available to do all aspects of our life that matter to us. So, you know, maybe some little tweaking there around, you know, bringing your energy back to self, not letting it, and it could be like, there could be a person that comes to you regularly and offloads their story, and maybe it's just too much for your nervous system. It doesn't benefit you, and it probably doesn't benefit them because they're repeating the same story over. It's okay for you to find a loving, kind way to, just to, diffuse that, to move that energy in another direction. Okay, hope that serves you. Back. Oh, 2 cards. I'll just wait for this to be a 1 card, please. We always wait for the cards. There we go. Patience. Yes, there's a lot of excitement, I know, for what you're stepping into, and it's also the patience to really allow it to unfold the way that we want this to be sustainable. So we don't, it's a marathon, not a sprint. We want to make sure that you're not putting all your energy in and exerting it all up front, and then you're burnt out at the end of the moon phase. We want you to, it's sustainable. Daily sustainability is what this is about. So practice patience, trust, all is well. Create a little mantra for yourself when you feel that wanting to get it all done now energy. All in good time, or whatever resonates for you. So pace yourself, my love, pace yourself. Okay, Brooke, hello again over there on Instagram. If anybody would like a card, you just pop a yes please in the comments and I will pull a card for you. Alrighty, Brooke. There it is. The path. Have you been feeling a little, like I just got this wobbly line in front of me. So have you been feeling like you've got a bit of a wobble on your forward movement, being pulled perhaps by other people, and this would offer the opportunity, and the fact that we've got a window to a portal here, I would suggest that I'm being shown a journal, so journaling could be really good for you. Come back to your heart space, what's really important for you, what matters the most for you, and list that out. What matters for me is family, is my business, is the connections that I have with my clients, with my family, with the people in my life. They're a small group of people, but they're a meaningful group of people. So what matters to you? And it's a great reminder that we get to check in regularly to these things. We were recently offered an opportunity to do something new in our local area, and we really needed to check in with the conversations that we'd had with the people, and were they really our people? Were they the kind of people that we could easily converse with in the terminology that we like to use? We speak spiritually, so does that sit comfortably with these people, or would we be constantly just bumping up against their words? So it's good for us to check in with what's on your path, what's right for you, what's aligned for you. So doing that through your journal is what this is guiding you the opportunity to do at the moment. I hope that serves you, Brooke. Alrighty, I'm just going to do a refresh here. Okay. All right, let's go up a little bit here. Okay, Sharon says, thank you, lovely lady. Totally resonates. Have started mediumship classes, and this ties in perfectly with the adjustment of working with that energy and my own energies. Beautiful. I love that. Really beautiful. Okay, Lisa, thanks so much, Kim. Have a beautiful week. Thank you, you as well. Vicky, of course, nice to see you. You can have a card. Beck, thank you, lovely. As the card was taking a while to come, I was thinking, I guess I'm still practicing patience. Lovely, just how connected you are, my dear. Yes, gorgeous. All right, Vicky. Here we go. Beginnings. So we are the new moon, right? So perfect opportunity to sit down with your journal, write your intentions or your goals, if that's a more comfortable word for you, for what you would like to see come about this moon phase, this cycle, monthly cycle. You know, what's beginning, what's stirring in you that you're wanting to put your energy in. This is a sign to take that step. And again, we don't have to see the whole staircase. We just see the first step and take that first step, and it will continue to be revealed and supported. And if you stay connecting in, remember the pace of the earth is not the pace that we live at. So slowing down so that you can really feel into it. And this is saying, walk through that doorway. You know, there's so much light on the other side of that. So this is a card of encouragement for you. And if you don't know what that is, again, go to your journal. What could this be? And then listen for the responses. Okay, I'm going to do a refresh. Let me do it this way. And there we go. Brooke saying, thank you, Kim. Spot on as always. Bless you. Wishing you a lovely week. And you as well, Sharon. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Is there anyone over on Instagram that would like a card? I think everybody's sitting back and watching, and that's perfectly fine. Hopefully that you have received something that has been of relevance to you today. Always available here for one-on-one sessions. Just message me or use the links that are connected in the Facebook group. And be gentle as you move forward with these energies. Take some time in nature if you can. Hydrate is really important. It's always important, but particularly at the moment. And I look forward to seeing you all again on our next call. All right. Bye for now, everyone. Lots of love.